and this is 6.5. See the third video on applications. We're in example 5, and it says graph the equation y equals 1 over x. So let's get a graph on here. Okay, so there's my graph. Alright, so the way you graph these, again, is you make your little x and y table. And because this is a fraction, it's going to look pretty weird. And that's the way fractions are when you have a variable, the x, on the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put in numbers. We can't put in a 0 because you can't have a 0 in the bottom of any fraction ever in the whole history of the whole universe. Amen. Alright, so we have to find another number. So let's say that we put a 1 in for x. So if x is 1, 1 over 1 is 1, and that's what my y value is. What if my x is 2? If my x is 2, then my y is 1/2. So what we do is we just keep putting in numbers. Let's try -1, and that's -1, -2, and that's -1/2, and we just keep putting in numbers. And because the x is on the bottom, we have to put in, gosh, probably 8 or 9 numbers. So, in fact, let's put in a fraction. What happens if x is 1/2? What if we have y equals 1 over 1/2? Remember, when you have fractions that are divided, you invert and multiply. So that is, that goes away because we changed into 2 over 1. So this changes into 2 over 1, which is 2. Alright. So we end up with a graph that's 1, 1, 2, 1/2, -1, -1, -2, -1/2, 1/2, 2. We end up with a graph that looks like this. Oops, doesn't go below that x-axis. Sorry about that. Okay, and then this one does this. So we end up with a weird looking graph, but we end up with 2 different graphs there. Now, when you're given example 6, the exact same thing happens. You plug numbers in for x, it spits out a y, and you get that graph that we have on the right on page 372. Okay, so for the homework here, everything should be the exact same as what we just did. We're going to do 1 and 5, so we've done some like that. You're going to do motion problems. Number 9, we did one just like that. Number 13 is a little bit different, but pretend that you're going like up a hill and down a hill. I mean, they're saying one plane goes this fast and one plane goes this fast, but just pretend that you're going up a hill and down a hill. So you've got your 2 speeds there. So instead of maybe 2 airplanes, just say one goes 20 mile an hour faster going one direction than it does the other direction. So see what I mean? Even though they say 2 planes, it's really just basically the same idea of going uphill and downhill, or upriver and downriver or something. Number 17, we did one like that. And 21, we've got the whole bathtub, one being filled and one water being let out. And then I want you to go and look at 33 through 41. Do the odd ones there. Those are review problems that you've done in the past, but I just want you to keep practicing on those. And that's it for lesson 6.5.